My name is Karenmay Marshall. I started at Women's Behavioral Health probably 3 years ago. On January 3rd, I was diagnosed with stage 3B breast cancer. I had just lost my mother to ovarian cancer in October the year prior. 2 days after New Year's, here I'm also being diagnosed with cancer. So I decided that I needed help and I wanted to talk to someone. I was referred to Dr. Silver's office. At the time, it was just him and his wife. They hired Virginia Getz. I probably was one of her first patients there at the center. And she really helped me, coping and dealing with my trauma because I had, death. I was dealing with the death or loss of a parent. Then I was being what I thought was another death sentence, being diagnosed with cancer. Decided, that I'm going to give therapy a chance. I've been to therapy before as a child. My childhood, my mother was an alcoholic, and the experience that I had with Virginia was definitely very different. It was a great relationship. It was almost like a friendship, but a therapist at the same time. She worked on gaining my trust. It led to me definitely opening up and healing the way I need to. And eventually I learned that part of who I am or the way I react to certain things in life was because of, my past childhood traumas. We all have a little girl inside of us. I don't want to dismiss her because for me, she kind of had to grow up fast and then use my adult self and definitely, make better decisions. I guess I didn't even realize how just being diagnosed with cancer, how that for whatever reason, I felt like my world blew up. Oh my goodness, my volcano was erupting, everything, all my cards were on the table. I didn't know how to move on, how to do anything. I wish there were more of her to go around for everyone to experience. Honestly, as a mom, I have 2 children and my son is a teen, and I often say to him, hey, would you like to go to therapy? And he's like, no, Mom, why? I was like, I don't know, you never know. For me, I'm always trying to advocate therapy is necessary, especially in the African American community. We don't go to therapy. It's like a bad thing almost. It's like the stigma, that's not for us. I had my surgery in February, and in March, I was scheduled for my first chemo treatment and my husband was able to come in. And my second visit, we were shut down. I still was able to go to chemo, but I was the only one who couldn't go in. So my husband would drop me off, come back for me. So it felt like I went through the journey by myself. My kids, we were homeschooling, right? Because everything had shut down. And I would come back from chemo and I would be hurting or in pain, and my kids had to sit there and watch this courageous, loving person that they knew, suffer. I lost my hair, I lost my eyebrows, I lost, hairs on my body, and to the point where I couldn't go outside because just the air hitting my skin will, itch me or irritate my skin because I didn't have the hairs to protect me. And, I think that was traumatic for them. I think when programs like these are offered, it shows others that you're not alone. Because a lot of the times, a lot of people feel like, why me? If they believe in a God or a spiritual being, they'll say, why me, God? Or why I have to go through this? But you're not the only person. When I was in group, other people's stories and journeys, I guess, helped me understand that I'm not alone, and it's okay to talk about it, and that's how you heal. It's a good way to give back because, you'll help people heal in the long run. I want to say the entire UPMC staff, from when I was diagnosed in my gynecologist's office, my surgeon, my plastic surgeon, I had Dr. Wolf as my surgeon, my plastic surgeon was Dr. D'Agostino. I feel like everyone I came in contact with, you had different nurses throughout, they were all so loving and caring and understanding, and they were always happy and smiling. And so every one of the UPMC staff, I think, helped me along through my journey, because I think if it wasn't for them being encouraging, I was treated with the care and respect that I needed. When I say the entire UPMC campus and staff, throughout my journey, was great, it's not even an exaggeration. Just warm, friendly, inviting environment.